Hey guys, welcome to Pennsylvania Patriot. I'm going to do a review today on a revolver, and this one is the Taurus M44. It's in 44 Magnum. I've had this one for probably about 2 years now. Um, Really nice handgun. I've owned, this is my second one of these I've owned. I had one, I'd say back in 2002, and it was the same model, but it was in a high polished stainless. The new ones come with this matte. I actually prefer the matte better than the high polished stainless. They just, especially if you're gonna hunt with them, they don't shine as much. So, but anyway, let's get on with the handgun here. On top of it, I have a Burris. This is a Burris Fast Fire 3, and I really like this optic. It's good, really quick to use. Suits me well. I replaced the rear sight with the it's called a Wigatini rail. You can find these on Amazon or just look up Wig, Weig, I believe it is, a teeny. They You take the screw out and you take this screw out of your sight and this pin, you drift it out. And these you pound them in with I use like a brass mallet. I have brass on one side, it's like polymer on the other. That's what you just tap it in. There's some ears in it. When it goes in, it shears itself off and makes perfect fit. And you just Loctite the screw, put the screw back in, and you're all set with that. But this handgun is, let me look at the box here. I believe this is an 8 3/8 inch barrel. It becomes ported. And the porting really helps with muzzle jump. I wouldn't say so much with the recoil. Um, with factory loads, this handgun's pretty much a baby. With my hand loads, I shoot a 200 grain XTP, and I run a max charge of H110 powder out of it. And that's out of the Hornady manual. So if you're going to load for anything, make sure you start about 3% down and then work your loads up. You can run into a lot of trouble. A lot of people just think they want all that speed and everything, and they're going to load, and they're just going to load the max. Don't do that, since every firearm is slightly different, and you can damage the firearm or yourself. You can kill yourself. So just be careful if you reload. Anybody that reloads, I'm sure, has had experiences where they experience high pressure levels, and it can be scary. So just work up your hand loads. But get back to the handgun. It comes with a very nice, I don't know if it's made by Hogue or who makes this, a real nice grip on it. It fits nice in the hand. It's textured well. It's rubberized. The release for the cylinder is on this side, and it's like a Smith. You just push it forward. These are very much like a Smith for quite a bit less money. If you bought a Smith like this, it'd be a few $100s more. This one I picked up, now I don't know what the current pricing is, but when I picked this one up, it was $579.99, so $580. And I've owned 629 Smiths. This shoots as well, if not better, than the Smiths. Smiths may have a little bit nicer trigger on them, but that's not a real big deal to me. It's a handgun, and I'm not buying a performance center firearm for $1,600-$1,700 from Smith and Wesson. I just won't do it. It's outlandish to spend that kind of money. And these ones perform excellent. They're accurate. It is double action and single action, so firearm is unloaded. So double action meaning you pull the trigger and it goes bang, or you pull it back and lock it and then pull the trigger. And it's a lot more accurate to shoot it single action. What else can I say? If you do get it, it'll come, when you do get it, it'll come with the rear sight back here, and then the blade has like a red orange insert in it. Let me turn this fast fire on to show you guys the dot in this thing. There's the dot. And it really makes shooting this a lot easier for me anyway. These are, in the red dot world, these burst fast fires really aren't, they're not the cheapest ones by any means, but they're definitely not the most expensive as well. And there's like 3 settings on it. There's like an auto, which it has a little eye right up front here that'll adjust for the lighting. And then I probably don't know if I can really capture it. That's the auto. Then this would be the brightest feature. There's the next one down. There's the next one down. That one you probably can't even, yeah, that was so auto, the brightest, next lowest, lowest, and then off. I wish I had the weight specs for you guys on this. I don't. It's a fairly hefty handgun, but if you've held any bigger, like 454 Casull, 460, this is going to be a lot lighter. I think a 44 mag is probably like truly the sweet spot when it comes to Magnum revolvers. I think they're very shootable, and almost anyone I feel can handle a 44 Magnum. That's, you know, an experienced shooter. They do, if you're going to shoot these on a bench, I will tell you, if you're going to shoot, I probably don't have much of it on me now, but that bruise is from shooting this about 20 times on a bench about, I don't know, 5 or 6 days ago. I was on the bench, excuse me, I was on the bench shooting, and the recoil back, laying my arm on the bench, it bruised me. And so guns can hurt you. And so in other ways than just being shot by them. But I figured I'd show you guys this one. I really like these. These are made in Brazil. And I think sometimes Taurus gets a bad rap on their firearms, but I think one thing they really do well, I'm not a real big fan of their semi-automatic pistols, but I really, one thing I think they do well is revolvers, and they really do a nice job on them. The fit and finish on these are just as good a quality as a Smith in my mind. Like I said, I've owned both. Everything mates up nicely. It's all machined very well. The lockup on these is good. The ejectors flow smooth, and this is fairly dirty because I just shot it. Like I said, just a couple days ago, and I didn't get into in-depth cleaning because I'm working up loads for it right now with some other hand loads. So I'm not bothering to clean it at the moment. But yeah, just figured I'd share that with you guys, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you can, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps, and we'll try to get you some more firearm videos out for you guys. Hey, aim small, miss small. Thanks for tuning in.